My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs.
In that video, totally eviscerated his credibility.
Rapper 50 Cent has made a serious accusation against Sean Diddy Combs, alleging involvement in human trafficking and the disappearance of his adopted daughter, Ava Barks. The claim has sparked widespread attention and raised questions about Combs' past. As federal investigations and media scrutiny intensify, it remains to be seen whether these allegations will be substantiated. Let's examine the developing story and separate fact from speculation.
Did it right, child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents.
Now get into the full horror of the situation. What 50 Cent finds suspicious is that Diddy's adopted daughter, Ava Barron Combs, has been missing and hasn't been seen in a long time. The last public sighting of Ava was in a TikTok video back in 2020, where she humorously introduced herself as Diddy's adopted daughter.
Saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Yeah.
Ava Barron Combs, a vibrant young woman, has been absent from public view, raising concerns amid controversy surrounding her adoptive father Diddy. Details about her background are limited, and it's important to rely on credible sources to ensure respect for those involved.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Baroni Combs. Come on. Let's go.
However, some speculate that this story may be a facade masking a more sinister reality. The resurfaced TikTok video where Ava introduces herself and Diddy corrects her to include his last name was initially viewed as a charming father-daughter moment. Now, in light of the current allegations, it appears disturbingly possessive and controlling.
There has been a lot going on. Since November, there have been 8 civil lawsuits filed against Diddy. 7 of them accuse him of sexual.
The story emerged after federal raids on Diddy's Miami and Los Angeles residences as part of a trafficking investigation. Homeland Security agents conducted these raids with unusual intensity, uncovering disturbing evidence that allegedly includes connections to underage women and illicit activities, revealing a much darker side of Diddy's life.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap.
50 Cent's suspicions were piqued by Ava's sudden disappearance after the raids. He took to social media, sharing old videos and photos of Ava with Diddy, questioning her whereabouts and implying Diddy's involvement in something nefarious. Ava Baroni, whose real last name is Baldwin, became a focal point for internet sleuths who believe she might be A.A. Baldwin, a young woman who went missing from San Antonio in 2015. The striking resemblance and similar stories of both women vanishing without a trace fueled the speculation.
I think industry talk, there's a lot of people who, who have worked for him. There's been stories around, which is, not necessarily unusual.
Adding fuel to the fire, resurfaced videos and photos of Diddy with young stars like Justin Bieber and Usher cast a shadow over his past relationships. In one unsettling clip, Diddy boasts about having legal guardianship over a teenage Bieber for a weekend.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and what.
Interviews. The tone of the video, once considered playful, now seems predatory, especially given the ongoing investigations. Usher's history with Diddy is equally troubling. As a teenager, Usher lived with Diddy and has hinted at wild, inappropriate experiences. In a resurfaced Howard Stern show interview, Usher described situations far from suitable for a minor.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
The once playful tone of the video now seems predatory, especially amid ongoing investigations. Usher's troubling history with Diddy includes living with him as a teenager, where he hinted at inappropriate experiences in a resurfaced interview on the Howard Stern show.
The Usher part, that's a touchy situation.
The TikTok video with Ava Barron, initially seen as a joke, now raises questions amid her disappearance and allegations against Diddy. Speculation suggests Ava's adoption may have involved dubious consent, hinting at exploitation. The evolving story shifts focus from celebrity gossip to a disturbing tale of manipulation and potential criminality.
Ruining lives. And now they've indoctrinated these kids into thinking that this is the way because this is
50 Cent's relentless pursuit of truth has pressured law enforcement and media to dig deeper. His influence has galvanized a movement demanding answers with hashtags like #Findava and #JusticeForA gaining traction. The feud with Diddy stems from deep-rooted personal and professional conflicts, fueled by 50 Cent's accusations of exploitation and manipulation in the music industry. His recent allegations mark a significant escalation in their long-standing feud.
In telling people who the sponsors are, so if they want to harass Cadillac and AT&T, that'll happen.
We want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe there's more to the Diddy story than meets the eye? How do you feel about 50 Cent's relentless pursuit of the truth? Share your comments below and let's start the conversation. Stay tuned and stay curious until next time.